Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my recap to the Jets-Eagles Day 2 of joint practice. We got all the latest news coming from One Jets Drive from beat reporters like Connor Hughes and DJ. You guys know the drill. I'm going to give you guys everything that came out on Twitter and what we saw, some injury news, and who looked good, who did not look good today. So before I hop into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Jets Media, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYJets_media. And if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's hop right in. So first off, let's talk about the injury update. Yesterday, we found out that Mekhi Becton got a head injury, and then Robert Saleh confirms he is indeed in concussion protocol. So that means Mekhi will be missing at least 1 to 2 weeks. Hopefully, he'll be back by week 1, but definitely not good that he's not going to be able to, get some snaps with the offensive line in the last preseason game, and especially in camp, because you need to be able to get chemistry. But the good news is we have a lot of guys at the offensive tackle position in terms of, just George Fant and Morgan Moses. But besides that, we're pretty thin depth-wise. So hopefully George Fant, he's going to plug in at left tackle for now, and then Morgan Moses at right tackle. And then Brandon Echols, he left yesterday's practice with a hip injury, and he did practice today. So nothing's wrong with Brandon Echols. It's a pretty good sign. Sheldon Rankins practiced today for the first time in a long time, and he actually played pretty well. And LaMichael Pirine is injured with a foot issue. We did not know the extent of the injury. Robert Saleh said he's still getting evaluated. And then we find out Vinny is indeed out for the season. He got diagnosed with a very rare blood disorder, and he had to get a spleen removed. And he was wanting to play at least in September, but the doctors said it'll be better case scenario if you just sit out this year. And he's expected to have a full recovery for next year. So hopefully Vinny Curry's okay. Shout out to him. I know a lot of Jets fans, including myself, were excited to see him suit up for us, and we're pretty thin at the edge rusher position, but hopefully he's okay. Health comes first before anything else. So shout out to Vinny Curry. Hope you have a speedy recovery, and hopefully, we'll see you on the field next year. So that's really the injury news so far. So let's get into what happened today in practice. First, let's talk about the defensive side of the ball going up against the Eagles offense. Jamien Sherwood lining up with the ones. As we know, Jarrad Davis is injured for 6 weeks, so he's the starting linebacker, and he made a lot of big plays today. He had one play in particular where he read the screen perfectly and blew it up. That was awesome to see. Jamien Sherwood, we need him to have that play recognition. He talked to the media yesterday, and what really stood out to me the most is he has a very good feel for the playbook, and his communication skills is top notch. Defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich also mentioned that for Jamien Sherwood to be a rookie and to be able to understand the playbook where he is right now and being that communicator on the field, it's very different for a rookie at that, being drafted that late and transitioning from a safety to a linebacker to understand the playbook and have that confidence within himself to be a communicator on the field. So hopefully he can continue that. Really good day for Jamien Sherwood lining up with the ones today. And then Quinnen Williams practicing again. Obviously, he is trying to work his way back from that foot injury. Today was his best day of practice. He had a couple sacks. He was getting up the middle, pressure on Jalen Hurts. It looked like a disruptive Quinnen Williams that we saw last year. So it's a very good sign that Quinnen Williams is getting healthy. He's, getting that rust off because he missed all OTAs. He missed the beginning of training camp. He has not played in preseason, so we cannot expect Quinnen Williams to be dominant right away. He's going to work his way up and progress throughout the season. But today, he was getting pressure on the quarterback consistently, had a couple sacks, and alongside of him was Sheldon Rankins, his first time practicing today, and he had a sack. He had a couple quarterback pressures as well, and that's the two men up front that's going to be very fun to watch, and Quinnen Williams and Sheldon Rankins on the defensive tackle position, because those two specialize in getting to the quarterback. It's pretty rare for an interior defensive lineman to specialize in that, but it's good that we have that because, our Foley Fatukasi, his specialty is stopping the run. Quinnen Williams, he's very good at doing both. He can stop the run and stop the, get to the quarterback. Sheldon Rankins, he's all about getting to the quarterback. So it's going to be a very healthy rotation. Those guys need to step up, especially with the injuries to Carl Lawson and Vinny Curry and Jarrad Davis. We need that pass rush there. So it's a good sign that, going up against a very good Eagles offensive line, the Jets defensive line dominated today and got to the quarterback up the middle. Very good sign. And then the goal line defense for the Jets, when they lined up at the 1 yard line against the Philadelphia Eagles, they played pretty well. They contained Jalen Hurts. They had a lot of good plays, but I will say the defense did struggle when it comes to Jalen Hurts scrambling. This is their first time going up against a mobile quarterback. Zach Wilson, he is mobile, but he's not as mobile as Jalen Hurts, and Hurts likes to scramble a lot. He likes to run for first downs, and the Jets did struggle with that. So obviously this is their first time, adjusting to that. They're going to have to be coached well, because when we do go up against quarterbacks that are, dual threats this season, we need to learn. So was a very good experience for the Jets defense to understand how they need to, go about a mobile quarterback. So now let's get into the offensive side of the ball for the New York Jets. The offensive line played well today. Yesterday, they did not at all. This was a bounce-back day, and it's interesting because Greg Van Roten did not play today. Don't worry, it's not an injury. Robert Saleh said it's just a Veterans Day off. So the offensive line was, not a lot of starters were there. George Fant at left tackle, Morgan Moses at right tackle, excuse me. AVT was back, and I think Murray was at that right guard. I'm not too sure. But that's pretty dope that, even without the starting five out there, the offensive line really held their ground. Maybe Elijah Vera-Tucker's the reason. We found out that Elijah Vera-Tucker got heated with Fletcher Cox today. That is awesome. Our rookie left guard is getting heated with one of the best defensive linemen in all of football. Sign me up. AVT is probably biting at the bit to get on the field. He's been battling a pec injury. He's out there, he's healthy, and he's getting involved with the fight. They didn't really scruff or anything. They just push each other back and forth. But how about AVT having the confidence in himself, having that battle in the trenches? He doesn't care who's lined up in front of him. He has the confidence within himself to, push him back. Let's go, AVT. I love the confidence. Zach Wilson had a very good day today. He had a touchdown to Elijah Moore in the red zone. He was throwing darts to Braxton Berrios. He was just, zipping the ball all around. All the tweets that I saw looked like Zach Wilson had a solid day. He didn't really turn the ball over. Didn't look, rattled. The pressure was not in his face at all, so he looked very calm, cool, collected, as we expect from Zach Wilson. Michael Carter also found the end zone in the red zone drill, so it's awesome to see him. And yeah, guys, that's really my thoughts of the defense and offense. Now let's get into some news about Friday's game against the Eagles. We find out that rookie Elijah Moore and rookie Elijah Vera-Tucker will not be suiting up in this one. The Jets are playing the precautionary. They don't want to, worry about, putting them out there just because they need reps, and then God forbid, Elijah Moore's quad gets re-injured or AVT's pec gets re-injured, so they're going to be precautionary. They're not going to play. I'm totally okay with that. Robert Saleh said that he's expecting the starters to play on Friday, all the rookies. Offense, really, Zach Wilson, the starting offense, is going to play no longer than a half. Same with the defense. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do in terms of lineups. I'm really excited to see what the Jets can do against the Eagles. So that's really my thoughts about day 2 of the Jets joint practice with the Philadelphia Eagles. Very good sign that we're getting healthier with AVT and Elijah Moore out there, both of them making plays. Definitely unfortunate that Mekhi Becton is out with concussion protocol, but luckily it's not a long-term injury. He's not going to be out for extended period of time. And, Sheldon Rankins being back is a good sign because we need to be healthy on the defensive line because we are getting banged up with Carl Lawson, now Vinny Curry out for the year. We need people to step up big time and expect the Jets to make a move via the trade or, signing a free agent or waiting for the waiver wire pickups when all the cuts happen, because the Jets are definitely going to be adding an edge rusher since especially Vinny Curry's out for the year alongside of Carl Lawson. So that's my thoughts of today's practice. Leave a comment down below your thoughts of today's practice. Make sure you like the video if you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate you guys, watching all my videos. It's so fun for me to, just create content about what's going on with the New York Jets. This is my passion, and without you guys, none of this is possible. So I just want to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Comment down below a Jet emoji if you stayed until the end, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Let's go Jets. Peace.